We know that there's another pending case that AfriForum has been waiting to get into pending this particular outcome. Is it all systems go now?
Absolutely. We know that the ball is now in the court of the NPA. The immunity that was wrongfully granted has now been set aside. So there's no excuse not to prosecute Ms. Mugabe anymore. If the NPA still sleep and if they still do not do anything, then Advocate Gerinel is ready to carry on with a private prosecution on behalf of Ms. Engels, who is also a client of ours.
And then in terms of the private prosecution, something quite new from what we're hearing in South Africa, what we've been seeing, this would be the second case that AfriForum has put pressure on the state to prosecute. Is this also a victory on your side?
Absolutely. We are thankful about the fact that I would say the tendency that developed over the last 5 to 10 years, especially under former President Zuma, of impunity and of people in powerful places getting away literally with murder in some cases, has now been changing. And we are glad about the fact that civil organizations has come to the fore and started using the law as it stood all along. The process of private prosecutions is not a new process. It's been there all along for people to make use of. Unfortunately, private individuals are not powerful enough to do that, and that's why it's necessary for civil organizations to come to the fore and to assist needy people who want to see justice being done to do their job if the state fails.
And then in terms of Ms. Engels, she's probably excited wherever she is that at least now, or should she hear, at least now that the criminal case will begin. But in terms of the criminal case, we know that it might take a while. Are you excited that maybe the NPA might start the process in order to extradite her?
It's very difficult to say what the NPA will decide. We'll have to sit and wait and see what they do. Obviously, we will correspond with them. The AfriForum's private prosecution unit will definitely correspond with them very soon to ask a question. And the simple question is, are you intending to prosecute or not? If they do intend to prosecute, then obviously there needs to be a process followed in order to extradite Ms. Mugabe. If that is not being done and if the prosecution does not carry on, then it's possible for us to apply for what's been referred to as a nolle prosequi certificate. Once that has happened and once that certificate's been issued, then it's all systems go for a private process. So both ways, either way, justice will prevail and justice will be pursued, and we are hopeful that it will go all the way.
Thank you so much. That was Mr. Willie Spies from the AfriForum, basically telling us the expectations, saying that now it's all systems go for them to start preparing their paperwork. They're also going to be working hand in hand with the NPA if they decide to prosecute on the matter, whether or not they're still in full support of Ms. Gabrielle Engels in their particular case. But we'll continue to get more reactions. We're hoping that the NPA will also weigh in on the matter, or Ms. Gabrielle Engels.